Hi, I'm Matt Hilbrand, one of the principals here at Don's Appliances, joined by Signature Kitchen Suites' own John Russo.
How you doing?
And John, when we talk kitchen suites, Signature Kitchen Suites, what comes to mind are innovative products, but when we talk of specific types of products, what defines Signature Kitchen Suites? Like what brand or style of product, let's say? Is it the ranges? Is it cooktops? Like what would you say?
It's really the full suite of kitchen appliances, and really the idea of bringing innovation into the luxury pro market. And that's really what we focus on, is bringing great product with great innovative features that are only authentic to Signature Kitchen Suite.
What I think is really cool is in the last 6 years since Signature Kitchen Suites has really been on the market, it's really pushed the whole industry to become more innovative. Mm-hmm. Because I think over the last 30, 40 years, a lot of the legacy brands mm-hmm. have become very, very stale. Mm-hmm. And they have just lived on the reputation of their name mm-hmm. versus on the reputation of the innovation that's available.
Yep.
And what I like about Signature Kitchen Suites, I'm a big fan of the 36-inch range with the timers on the knobs. Mm-hmm. You know, I think that's a cool feature.
Yep.
You know, what is, like, just maybe expand a little bit more on that.
So that 36-inch range, it's an all-gas 36-inch range with 6 burners, or you can get the griddle in the middle on top. But we also have 23,000 BTU burners on that range too, which give you a lot of heat. If you want to do wok cooking or really high searing, you can. We do have the grates that flip over for wok cooking too. And then we also have the smart knobs. We have the electronic control panel. Most brands out there in the market will, especially in the Pro series, will not have that electronic control panel on the top. And you talked about before about innovation. So our parent company, which is LG Electronics, you know, they're big on innovation, making computers, making those TVs, making the control panels for different luxury vehicles. So there's a lot of innovation that comes into our product from LG Corporation. So.
And one thing over the pandemic, LG Signature Kitchen Suites did not have that hiccup of not being able to have control boards.
Yep.
Because you guys are making your own control boards,
exactly.
Right?
Yep.
So I mean that's a big deal.
Yep.
And there wasn't any supply chain really disruptions other than the fact that you guys were the one, you were one of the only high-end manufacturers that had products.
That's true.
But a couple things that I just want to kind of go back on. So on the grates on the 36-inch range, when you flip that, a wok will be able to sit in that grate, right?
Yes.
So you don't need a separate accessory. And also on the range, that 23,000 BTU burner, wow.
Yep.
Most Pro ranges are only 15,000
yep.
BTUs. So that's a huge difference. So when you're looking at a Pro range, if you've got an old range you need to replace, or if you're looking at a new 36-inch range, the fact that unit comes with a 23,000 BTU burner, that's really, really big,
yep.
right? So another product that I really like and that's really in the news is induction. Mm-hmm. And Signature Kitchen Suites has a really cool induction cooktop, right?
Yep.
Can you kind of go into that for us?
Yeah, so that 36-inch induction cooktop that we offer has a center burner that is 7,000 watts, which is really high power. So if you want to boil water, you could do a pot of water in like 2 minutes. You could boil a full big pot of water. It's incredible.
So like a big stock pot of water.
Yeah, like you could boil in about 2 minutes. I mean, if it's all the way to the top, it might be 2 minutes and a half maybe. But it's really powerful at 7,000 watts. Also, the control panel on that is a really easy to use control panel. Some of these cooktops in the market, it's really hard to press the buttons and use it correctly, but this control panel is so easy to use. And you also have different options on there too. If you want to like clean the cooktop and do a really quick clean, you can press a button and it'll lock the cooktop for 30 seconds. It's a one press button feature. It locks the cooktop for 30 seconds, and then you can wipe it down, and then it'll light back up again. So it's really, really cool. What a timer too. They have a timer built in.
Love the timers.
Yep.
Timers are great. But one thing for the folks out there, A lot of our products have a lock feature. So if by chance you try and hit a button and things aren't working, you know, always check the lock feature.
Yeah.
Hold down that lock button for 5, 6, 7 seconds.
Yeah.
Wait for it to unlock, and you'll be able to use that. So that's a great point on that cooktop. One thing also on the induction, you need special pots and pans, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So,
you need to use magnetic. Like as long as you make sure your pans are induction ready, and also that you could check with like a magnet. You could put a magnet on your pot or your pan and make sure it's magnetic, and that will work with induction cooktops.
perfect. It's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. So if you're looking for an induction top, just make sure your pots and pans work. And if not, go out and buy new pots and pans.
Yeah, right. Why not?
Right here in Pittsburgh, All-Clad's made, so go buy a set of All-Clad pots and pans that are induction safe. One other thing in terms, we always talk about technology and innovation with Signature Kitchen Suites. Mm-hmm. Is there an app that I can use on my phone to manipulate my appliances or turn them on or see what's going on with them?
Yeah, we actually have a ThinQ app, we call it, and you would actually download that app onto your phone, and you'd be able to connect all the Signature Kitchen Suite product to that app, and you'd be able to, turn on the range, turn on the stove, the oven. You could also check the refrigeration temperatures in your refrigerator and your freezer. And what's really cool about it too is there's proactive customer care. So it'll alert you if there's something wrong with your machine, it'll tell you. And then not only that, but you can also do a thing we call ThinQ Up, where if we come out with a new feature on our ranges or on our product that you want to upgrade your product, you can upgrade through the app as well. So, and another really cool physical feature that you'll see with ThinQ is the fact that when you connect your Signature Kitchen Suite range to our hoods, when you turn that burner on, it turns the hood on automatically, so you don't have to fumble through and try to put the hood on as you're cooking.
So they're essentially connected to one another via Bluetooth, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. Great feature, because a lot of us forget to turn on our hoods. Mm-hmm. And if you turn on your hood prior to cooking, you don't need to make it try and be a vacuum and turn it on high and think that it's going to suck up all the smoke, when that's just not how hoods operate.
Yep.
You need to get that airflow moving through the ductwork and keep that air moving. So great features. One thing just before we finish up, so on any new features, me as a consumer, I can pay for a upgraded feature through the ThinQ app?
You wouldn't have to pay for the upgrade, it would be on the app itself. So they would send you an alert that says, hey, we have a new feature on the ranges. Maybe it would be like a super or convection feature or something like that. And you would just go into your phone and you would check off that, and it would upgrade onto your control panel.
One of the benefits of being
cool.
a Signature Kitchen Suite owner.
Yep.
Perfect feature. John, thanks for joining us.
Yep, thank you.
As always, go to donsappliances.com, go to our YouTube channel, subscribe. We love people to subscribe to our videos. And thank you, as always, for watching and listening.